Not live on YouTube. And now we're live on YouTube. Yes, incredible. I moved out of an apartment into a townhouse. I'm going to be honest. The first time I just like skimmed through your text, I read townhouse as treehouse. And I don't know why my brain was like treehouse. Oh, wait, hold on. Townhouse. It's basically the same thing, right? Like nowadays, townhouses are just built out of like wood. So it might as well be a treehouse when you think about it. Yeah. I moved so many times. Each time's not easy. I think throughout my lifetime, I've moved, I don't know, 16 times probably. And out of those 16 times, I think 6 or 7 times was moving countries. Good times. Good times. Love that. Love that. Delta Ghost. Very fun. Moving is fun. Very fun. I'd like to just never move again. Can I do that? I always hear stories of what people are like, yeah, I lived in this house for like 25 years. It's like, what? Dude, I've never even, never even experienced that before. Ah, yeah. Updating literally everything with your new documentation. Your bank, your tax information, updating all your ID cards is usually recommended because your ID cards get used for quite a bit of stuff. Good times. Coded a bit of UMG and that is on UE4. Hey, hell yeah, dude. UMG. Hell yeah. My coding today? Probably more customization stuff because we're still kind of behind on that. I was maybe thinking we could do some level stuff because we do have some improvements I want to make on some of the levels. Yeah. I also became a victim of identity theft before I graduated high school, so I have to mail my new address to the IRS every time I move. They're so slow with addressing it. Dude, how is that such a prominent thing? I heard of someone else that was a victim of identity theft, and they have to do so much when they do anything related to their bank. Like, I remember them when they have to submit a tax thing for the year, they have to do it in the most, like, weirdest way. That shit sucks, man. That's life terrorism right there. It's just like, oh, hey, you had to deal with identity theft. We're just going to make your life a living hell now for like literally everything you do because fuck you, I guess. Twice. Oh. Damn it. I swore. I think the YouTube stream is going to get demonetized. You know, Bry. You know, Malcolm. Coding a full and quite complex game feels like designing a rocket engine from scratch. One could say it's actually harder. It was the case where taxes were filed in my name somewhere in Boston, and it turned out to be the Boston Mafia doing it en masse. So I had to go through a whole process of proving them myself. What a stupid system. Hey, you had to go through something and waste your time for something that you had no control over. Okay, now we're just going to waste your time for probably the rest of your life and make you do things in the most roundabout way just to make sure that your identity hasn't been stolen again. You sound annoyed. Have you been hacked? I'm annoyed because I'm still working on this fucking game. Just want to move on. I just want to move on. I just want to move on. We must move on. Maybe there's some other tasks I can maybe put in here. We have to do this. I have to put some stuff in the credits. We have to add the new executions, animations. That's going to be fun. Can't wait to do that. Can't wait to do that. Crimson's always annoyed. Yeah, it's in my blood. Hmm. All right. What we working on? I always may be thinking of working on this. This kind of like trench coat. I got started working with like a base mesh that we could potentially use. So that could be good. Yep, that could be good. Or maybe we try to squash out the accessories. We need to make 7 more accessories. We need to make gloves, which I don't know how I'm going to do that. And by don't know, I mean I know how, but I'm annoyed to do it. But we'll have to do it anyways. Experienced a weird thing last time I played. Is it a known issue by design that sometimes the enemies shoot you even if they're out of player screen and top-down view? It'll happen sometimes, but generally they're not supposed to shoot you when they're off screen. But if they already started a shot and they were on screen and then get off screen, it's usually valid in some ways. But I can look into that. If you take a video next time that happens, I can look at it. Dress pants with larger feminine boots. I don't know what that means. Okay. Maybe we. No, I don't know which one to do. I was thinking maybe this one. We do this piece. It's just gonna be probably awkward to do that on stream because booba, because booba. How many games have I made? Define made. Do you mean like released or like tried to make? If released, then it's just one so far. Just Uno. On Steam, one. One bad boy. That's it. What's the game? It's this game. That's the game. Suit for hire. More than the amount of my games that are still in stores? The quantity doesn't matter, guys. It's the quality. The quantity don't matter. Quantity means nothing. Do you hear the WB game I worked on got leaked? I can talk about it now. Warner Bros. Game. I haven't heard of a Warner Bros. Game. I have not actually. I'm like, I only heard about like I think Oblivion. I think I heard of Oblivion. I believe. A Spada, really? Just Oblivion. Okay. There's a Mario Kart style game. No, I don't think I saw it. I don't think I saw it. I'm gonna move my mic. Okay. Let me open up Blender real quick. Oh yeah, Malcolm, probably the level design video. If I were to guess. Probably the level design video. All right, here's our monstrosity. I got my base mesh in here. Although it's not 100% accurate. They had a backlog of 1,000 plus IPs for the game. It was a cool idea, but the team was not skilled enough to build it, sadly. Sag. It happens. Did I make that model? This one I bought from ArtStation. This one I bought from ArtStation. The rest of it I modeled myself. Probably one of the designers, there was a lot of ego issues on the team. I'm starting to see how ego is such a destructive thing in workspaces. It is an extremely destructive thing. It's incredibly destructive. Okay, so let's see, what are we gonna call this? I guess female trench coat? Character clothing. Yeah, trench coat. So, I try to look for references of this specific trench coat. I fucking could not find any. So, I'm just gonna have to figure it out. Yeah. Just finished doing the chair tutorial from Blender Guru like 10 minutes ago. Just learning modeling techniques. Once you get like hotkeys down and just make a bunch of things, just make things, right? Like, I think that helps a lot. And just don't be attached to it looking like shit, because it will look like shit for the beginning, right? Like, it's always gonna, it's not gonna look 100% perfect. Okay, so I think for the undershirt, I can potentially reuse the sweater type of thing that we made. This thing. I think that could work just fine. Yeah. Build a JSON file. That's cool, man. I still need to figure out gas, dude. Gas is just, in my brain, currently how I see it, it's just so complicated. It's so complicated, dude. Just looking at it and trying to figure it out. Okay. So I probably don't want this suit, funny enough. I want a different one. Let's hide this real quick. This, the body shirt, don't need the tie. Yeah, let me bring in the other thing that we had. And then the pants, I don't know what kind of style pants we're gonna do. I think I'll figure out something. Do I read books of C++? No, I think that's a waste of time, personally. I think I would only try to read a book just to skim through it for specific things, but I wouldn't read a book on it, in my opinion. I've read, like, not books, but I've read, like, articles or, like, you know, things that people have made themselves. Those I think are fine. Like, Tom Lumen has some writings on how C++ works for UE. But I wouldn't read, like, a generic C++ book. I don't think that would help me all that much, to be honest. I really don't think that would be that helpful. So let's see what we got over here. I'm going to put in this one. Oh, that's not it. Not that one. This one. Okay, we're probably going to do a different type of pants. The boots. Let's keep the boots. Keep the boots. Sweater, good to go. Let's delete these sleeves. And then there's a different suit that I want that we can use for this. That might be a better base mesh. So let's go ahead and use probably the 3-piece as a base. Of course, this doesn't have the mark seams. And deleting this is going to be a pain. Let's not delete it yet. Let me actually keep it. These will keep it. So the lapel is much higher up. Much higher up and much larger too. Yeah. And then additionally, this goes down like way farther. I think like almost down to the knees. Maybe not exactly the knees, but pretty damn close to the knees. So let's go ahead and select all these triangles. I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to just drag this down. A 4-armed character would be dope. I could still, it would probably be pretty easy to make this. That's as close as we get to 4-armed. Like a loose jacket on top of the jacket that's not actually being worn. Okay. Why is adding loop cuts to this going to be so damn annoying? Who modeled this? Can I add loop cuts in a different way? If I do an inset, with boundary turned off. It kind of works. Except I'm seeing some fuckery going on over here. I don't think we need this anymore. This like weird sharp edge. I think ideally we'd probably want to zero this out anyways. Kind of looks a bit like a lab coat doing that though. So maybe do a little bit of this. Between creating a mechanic like combat and level design, which you find more challenging? Well, I don't think combat is a singular mechanic. I think there's multiple mechanics that come together to create combat. I think they're both challenging in their own ways. I think they're both challenging in their own ways, to be honest. I don't think one is harder than the other. I think they both kind of work together sometimes. Like you need good level design, in my opinion, to make good flowing combat. Like I think it's extremely important. You know what I mean? So they both kind of feed off of each other in some way. I wonder if I should just make a male trench coat first, because I already have like this customization option right here. we already have this here. I don't know why. Curvature of this is a little fucked. Whatever. I have more substantive question, like which textures need 16-bit and how can I transfer normals from one layer to another? Normals from one layer to another. Okay, that I don't know. That I do not know. 16-bit. I don't think all that many textures need 16-bit. I think the only textures that really need 16-bit, as far as I can remember, is like height maps for like terrain. I think generally you're probably not going to use that 16-bit textures all that much. Could be wrong. I just generally don't really use 16-bit textures all that much. Yeah, I think we should, you know what we should do? We should just keep this version as a backup. So I'm thinking I'll save this as Trenchcoat. And then we'll reopen the female version. And then now we can make some modifications, some body modifications. for this. I think this sweater for one. Let's do this real quick just to make my life a little bit easier. I'm gonna tighten it a little bit. I don't want it to be as loose. I don't know why I deleted those triangles. Those are the wrong. Blender, those are the wrong triangles. Did I really double up on this? Kind of funny. I'm 606. Why is it built like that? It's a model I bought from ArtStation just to use as a reference. I mostly just needed it for the head model because I was struggling making heads. I was fucking struggling making heads. All right. Anyways, time to get to the part that'll be kind of weird here. The chest region. The chest region. Figuring out the chest region. Now, we can maybe adjust the topology, and it might be a good idea for me to adjust the topology for this. So I'm thinking we mirror this. If that guy who commented on your tutorial saw you now with all these different assets, one project, he'd lose his shit. Yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Having such a demeaning fucking tone. Don't know if you're a guru or something, but like, I'm not a guru. Don't fucking call me that. Okay, the chest region. The chest region. So, hold on. Hello, Crimson Guru. I will ban you. Don't test me. Don't test me. All right. What if we just went like this? That's close enough, guys. That's booba for you. Hell yeah. It's a sweater. Like, what are you gonna do, man? Listen, I'm not here to appease the gooners. Okay? I'm not here to appease the gooners. I'm not here to appease the gooners. This is not a game for the gooners, okay? Or is it? You know, Marvel Rivals is probably making mad money because of them appeasing to the Gooners. This one's for the Gooners. Imagine I flip my shipping container upside down. Now the dirt's on the top. I'm gonna just blame you. What do you mean? I'm pretty like vocal when it comes to like, hey, when you make a model and you want to prepare it for certain different uses, just be prepared to use it in different ways. You're gonna have to prepare your texture for that. I'm pretty fucking vocal about that, all right? You don't understand. Now, if you're wondering if I'm really good at like the human body, I'm not. There's a reason why I'm not a fucking character artist. There's a reason why I'm not a character artist, okay? Can't you tell? Sweater probably wouldn't have this much like. Honestly, dude, I think that's fine. Maybe the curvature is a bit off, but I also hate how there's that there. Can I fix that? I can, but like. I pretty much trained myself to be a character artist and decided fuck that. Dude, I like doing character art. It's just I don't want anybody judging me on stream for not knowing how a human body is formed and then being ridiculed. I'm sure that's probably going to happen one day. I know a lot about the female anatomy. Thank you. Okay. Well, you've never seen a human body before? I can't remember it off the top of my head, and I don't have a reference for it. I don't have a reference for it, man. Hey, Grim, have you finished working on Suit for Hire? No. No, not yet. Look in the mirror. I don't have, what's a gooner? You search it up. I warned you, though. Human body anatomy. I put that shit way too low. Fuck. All right, we're good. There we go. There we go. No, I actually think we do want it like that because it's a sweater. We don't want it to be too tight. The marketplace. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Nice. I let Crimson click on the link just in case they're malware. What the hell, man? You making me the guinea pig? What the hell? Okay, this is next up. Next up, this. And also, I fucked up all the geometry, so I'm gonna... I need to see the bottom. It's not mirrored. Ah! This feels weird, modeling this. Is that weird to say? Is that... You know, kind of feels a little weird. Have I been, like... That guy benches at least 225? This is not a guy. This is a gal, okay? And this gal does bench 225. You're fucking right. You're damn right. Damn right they do. The thing is, making a female character model is going to be very difficult without, like, changing the entire body. And I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to move the hands, for example. Like, the hands would probably be smaller and potentially, like, I don't know, whatever fucking things you want to say. Only problem is, I don't want to do that because that could, like, fuck up some animations and stuff like that. And I just don't want to bother with that. Never saw this kind of spicy content here. It's just a sweater, man. It's just a sweater. Someone, when they see me move a couple vertices forward, awooga, awooga, like, moves a couple verts in the upper chest region. Whoa! All right. Can we get a download of the GLB for research purposes? Who the fuck uses GLB? Hello, people from the Crimson game dev community. God, that sounds so fucking weird when you say that. Can you just say, like, the goobers? The gooners. You can call us the gooners. We are the gooners. I'm gonna put this here because what I remember is there's like a thing that like tightens around right here. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about? There's like a little belt behind here. And it looks great too. The thing, there's a thing around like the waist, I feel like. Maybe it even like tightens a little bit here. It's clipping our sweater. Of course it's clipping our sweater. We are the gooners. The glitches. Don't call it that either. Okay, so now what I wanted to do earlier is I wanted to change the starting point for the lapel. The lapel, which starts right around probably here. We can merge that there. And then we got to make this larger, which is extremely concerning because it's going to go above where the other geometry is. Sir, we're going to need some more vertices. We're going to need some, a little bit, we're going to need some more geometry here. I'm seeing some fuckery go on over here. What's going on? We'll triangulate it. Don't worry. Okay. And then that goes up to probably there. But then goes out. Our guys. And then don't judge my geometry. I worked hard on this. Let's just hope that doesn't clip. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's floating high enough that I don't think it'll clip, but, you know, who knows? Anything could happen when it comes to fucking deformation. Ugh. I'm judging your geometry so hard right now. How about you judge D's? How about you judge D's? Pole's crotch. Yeah, that looks all right. Yeah, that looks all right. We can make do with that. Yeah, I think that looks all right. I don't think it's at all. Yep. Let's do a little quick test. Where's my body? Where's my body? Here's my body. Go away. Be gone, body. This is definitely going to need cloth physics. Either that or I also need... Oh, fuck. Why does my combined body not have any legs? I didn't have legs! You know, I just realized, actually, now I think about it. I could just bind it. That seems to also do pretty well. Okay. So one thing that we do need to fix is this tightens. So let's do a sharp. Let's not do a sharp. Let's do inverse sharp, other sharp, linear. This is not what I asked for. This is not what I asked for. What the fuck is this? Hello? Why did I have to decimate the entire character model? All those ages to go. Why did I have to think, oh, doing a retro art style, that's kind of a cool idea, right, me? No, past me, I should have slapped you across the face. Fucking idiot. Doofus. Retro art style. What the fuck does that even mean? What the hell does that even mean? No one can say he stole this asset. What do you mean? I don't steal assets. I gotta clear my nose. Give me a second. Hey. I hate rigging an animation with all my heart. I wish I had never had to do this shit ever again. I'd rather code for the rest of my life. Good animation makes good combat. Yep. Yep. Something about this doesn't feel right. It's this vertice right here. That fucker. It was that guy. That was the bad guy. We're not done yet though. This needs to be more like sharp, kind of in and then out towards the lapel. And then this needs to be going out like that. Now here's a problem. Okay. All right. Looking great. I think. I don't know. I've never made a Fucking feminine female character model. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, man. I don't know what I'm doing. She looks like she's from Days X. Well, it's maybe because it's the trench coat. It's the trench coat kind of vibe. I want a version with just with the sweater. Now, here's the problem, though. This sweater, man. Because of how we're doing our pants, we almost kind of need the sweater to be somewhat, like, tight-ish. And that way we don't see, like, the inside of the pants. You know what I mean? I'm thinking maybe we make a different pants model for this, but also I'm thinking it might be cool to kind of keep this the sweater. This could come in handy for the future. So, here's what I'm thinking. We save this as another thing. Sweater. And then we go back to trench coat. And then I bring up the suit. And then I can start clearing out the sleeves, which we don't need. And it's already an improvement. What is this topology? Don't you worry, future character models will not have whatever this is. Whatever this monstrosity is, we will not be seeing it again. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't understand why most media shows hitman and assassins wearing suits. Aren't suits literally the most limiting in mobility? Just gotta find a good suit, man. Gotta find a nice fitting, proper fitting suit. Yeah. A nice, proper fitting suit. You gotta find a soup? Yeah, a soup, brother. Yeah, a soup, exactly. How do you split this? How do I split this? Y does not do what I want it to do. Y just fucking separates it. Rip? I don't think that's tall enough. Oh, wait. I feel like this goes like in, though. I feel like it overlaps. There's no like line. Maybe we'll fix that later. Ugh. Search this man's router. Mods? Call the police. Mods? Mods, check this guy's Hitman playtime. So what kind of pants are these? Is that on my list? Dress pants with larger feminine boots. What does that even mean? The hell does that even mean? The hell does that what does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? What if we do kind of like tight pants, you know? What if we do some kind of tight pants? Let's do that. Import. Where's our tight pants? Tight pants, tight pants. Latex pants. Oh yeah. Here we go. And then we can probably modify this to not be as tight. Let's see if that would look interesting. Individual origins. And then let's go to where the knee is. Let me mirror this first before I fucking drive myself crazy. How would you go about making a snow material? White. It's white. What else would you do for a snow material? A little bit of blue. White with a bit of blue. Something about this doesn't feel right. Bind. 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 Test. Bind. Yeah, it looks all right. Do we want it to be on the outside or inside the boots? I kind of like inside the boots. Tucked in. Kind of a nice look. Okay, hold on. Why is there so many damn fucking verts on this shit? Yeah. Jay, he ignored my question. It's all your fault. Wait, what'd you ask? 606. Crimson, do I speak French? Un petit peu. Un petit peu. Unfortunately. I'm currently learning Japanese. I have a streak of 102 days. I don't know any Japanese. I was gonna try to say something, but I can't think of anything. My years of watching anime have failed me. Awkward? Get this sharpened edge out of here, man. Unsharpen that edge. It just looks fucking weird. Don't look down there, chat. Don't be weird. Too late? You motherfuckers. You sick son of a bitches. You sick son of a bitch. Dude, why is why is the butt crack sharpened? Something's really weird with the normals? Oh, maybe it's just my shitty fucking geometry. Have you thought about that? It's probably that. Best job in the world. That's inappropriate. Guys, you don't understand. That's inappropriate. I can fix them. I'm not looking up. I'm looking right here. Don't look where I'm don't look anywhere else. I'm looking at the curvature. I'm looking at the curvature. There we go. There we go. I had to clear the custom split normals. All right, there we go. Now we got a little bit of something correct. Hide the suit. This makes me want to play Tarkov, the game with lots of friction. Because apparently friction is needed in games. That's what makes it good. That's what makes the game good. Friction. Friction makes the game good. Add jiggle physics. I'll make it when you slam your leg down. It's going to make the thigh just... Tarkov's the game that kicks you in the nuts for trying to have fun. Yeah, and the devs are actively trying to, like, make it so you can't have fun. Actively trying to make sure that you don't have any fun. Okay, that doesn't look right. So, okay, that doesn't look right. No fun in my game. No fun. No fun allowed. Fuck you. Anyways, can you guys please buy my game? I need to buy a second Lamborghini. Please, I beg. I beg of you. No. Please, you need to buy our second mode, which is basically just a PvP versus game. I need you to buy it. It's the same price as the other game. Wait, what do you mean you bought the $150 edition that gives you access to all of the things? We didn't put that in there. We removed that. That's not there. You don't have access. Man, they really fucked themselves by making that $150 edition and then working on the game for 8 years. I bought that edition. Me too. I wish I didn't. I'm going to be honest. Still on your second? You're not at 5 Lambos? Rich people play real life video games. We play GTA. And even in GTA, getting a Lamborghini in online is a bit of work. What do you think the GTA CEOs think of when they see that shit? Or the GTA C-suite. The C-suite up at Rockstar making gajillions of dollars. Gajillions. It's a new metric. I don't really like the folding there, but I wonder, because I did that cut, I wonder if this will rig differently now. Or bind differently. It does. Not the best thing in the world, but it does bind differently. That's kind of sick. Yo! That kind of goes hard. Except for the fact that it's like not 100% accurate, but you know, that kind of goes hard. I was supposed to be learning design patterns. Why did I click on the stream? I can't escape now. Listen, you can still learn the design patterns. Okay, don't let me stop. Don't blame me. Okay? You can do that. What's girl suit's cup size? Don't ask that question. A large venti. All right, that's the cup size, motherfucker. All right. Venti. You ever been to Starbucks before? Make a bulge slider. Grande. Yeah, grande. Which one's the largest? I think Venti's the largest at Starbucks. I haven't gone to Starbucks in a while because I actually drink good coffee now. Not fucking whatever the hell they're making over there. Sugary beverages. Let's make these more boots-like. Oh yeah. I like that. That's great. It's basically the exact same model as the other one, but just more high heel. We talking Tifa size? No. We're talking about Starbucks cup sizes, okay? All right. Strong tea slaps? Nah, coffee's better. Listen, I've tried tea. Tea's all right, but like it doesn't beat coffee. I'm sorry. In no world does it beat coffee. Coffee's just way better in every shape. Shape, form. You know, a cat shits it out. Kablamo. Wait, is it a cat or a monkey? What was it? I think it was a cat. Or I forgot what it was called. Matcha? I'm not a big matcha person. What about hot chocolate? Hot chocolate makes me kind of sick. I'd like to try Starbucks. Nah, you don't need to do that. Trust me. No, it's like something. It's Thai, I'm pretty sure, where it's like a cat eats the coffee and then shits it out, and then it's something cat poop out coffee. It's called Kopi Luwak, yes, or civet coffee. Okay, that was civet is the other way of saying it. I didn't know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm never gonna try that. I'm never gonna try. I'm never gonna try that. I don't want my coffee coming out of a cat. I'm okay. I'm all right. I respect it, but it's not. It's just not for me. I just don't think it's for me. I just don't. I don't think it's for me. I gotta mirror it. Oh, I like that angle a lot more. Yeah, I like that. It's artsy. I like it. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about shoes. Don't ask me. Do you guys have Substance Painter? I just have it on Steam. I bought it on Steam. Perpetual license. Listen, I always recommend to people, if you want to become a modeler or a 3D artist, just grab the perpetual license and then just try to sell some marketplace assets and recoup the costs in Kablamo. I want to see if this would look good if we... No, I like it being straight, like a straight curve from that part. Yeah, that looks sick. Perpetual, but buys it yearly? Listen, hey, don't fuck with me. All right, I had 2022 version. I bought it 3 years later. Now it has geometry masks. It was worth it. Okay, geometry mask is fucking sick. All right, that was well worth the repurchase, the update. Don't clown me. It's mean. It's very rude. What the? All right. Get up, Angel. Just wait till 2026. Listen, Substance Painter has the power, or Adobe has the power of FOMO. They can keep making you think that they're not going to release another fucking license, perpetual license on Steam. And honestly, it works. It honestly works. Sometimes I'm like, I wonder if there's going to be a new perpetual license this year. And then they do it anyways. And then I'm always thinking that I don't fucking know when it's going to release. I have to start learning how to use the Affinity Painter stuff because I tried to get my Photoshop photography 20 gigabyte license back, the plan, and the support was probably the worst support I think I've ever had to deal with, ever in existence. Like, that was the worst support ticket I ever had to like live through, and I honestly felt it was awful. So gonna have to learn Affinity. Yeah, photo and designer. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn how to use that. How much did I spend on Substance Painter? I don't know. It was 200. This license was 300 Canadian or something like that. It's like a company that has the goal of eating Adobe's lunch. I don't know. I just don't like the fucking controls and workflow in photo versus Photoshop. I just like Photoshop way more, man. It's embarrassing because it's different. I know, but I don't want something that's different. I just want something that has a perpetual license and that's not different. And then hearing that like you can't properly do fucking color masks and it like fucks up or something somehow. That's also really stupid. But yeah, now that Adobe is a piece of shit and they remove the 20 gigabyte photography plan, fuck them. Fuck them. Pieces of shit. Yeah. Where am I? Where the fuck am I? Maybe stop being a broke ass big schnoz game dev that's being said hello. How's game dev going? Guy joins stream off out of context. Hey, broke ass. I feel like pirating Adobe's apps is the right thing to do. Listen, I don't want to get into a legal kerfuffle. I'm not in the mood. I don't want to fucking deal with any of that. You know what I mean? I don't want to deal with any of that. I don't want to deal with a legal kerfuffle. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And don't say I wouldn't. I'm paranoid. All right, fucker. I'm a paranoid kind of guy. So I guess I'm going to have to force myself to learn Affinity. The superior payment process, but inferior software. Yeah, I said it. Sorry. Inferior software. I'm sorry. It's just true. It's the truth. I don't. How are you doing though, Peter? Did they completely remove the photography 20 gigabyte plan? Because I can't find it anymore at all. Like, did they? Is it? Did they go back on their idea of doing it? Yeah, I think they still they did not update it. They don't give a shit. What if we all just collectively just stop using Adobe so they can burn? I heard that the Russian hackers who crack that stuff usually put unwanted gifts in them. Unwanted gifts in them, dude. I fucking love surprises. Dude, I love surprises. Yeah, I don't crack anything. I don't crack things for multiple reasons. That being one of them. That being one of them. I'm that Russian hacker and I love giving gifts. A little bit of ransomware over here, a little bit of this. Crack software for commercial usage is a no-no. Yeah. I'd rather not, man. I'd rather just force myself to learn Affinity and learn how to better use that software personally. Is Bethesda announcing Elder Homes? Brother, Bethesda is so old at this point. They're basically like borderline. They're essentially a fucking long-term care home, okay? All right, I think we're good. I think I'm not going to keep fucking messing around with this. What do I want to do with the pants? What's on my list? What is it saying? It says dress pants with larger feminine boots. What the hell does that even fucking mean? Larger feminine boots. I guess that would be these. I'd be cool to put some like tactical stuff on these pants. That'd be kind of sick. Not like this one, but some a bit like it. Higher rise boots up to the knee. You want them kind of high heels? We could. Maybe not up to the knee though. They look like rain boots. No, hold on. Let's hold off on that. Oh wow, my Control Z won't go any farther back. Fuck you, Blender. Blender. I have like 256 undos. I'm pretty sure mine's supposed to be pretty fucking high too. Editing system. Nope. Save and load? Nope. File path? Nope. Editing. Where the fuck is the undo? Undo steps, 32. Let's raise this up. 64. Yes. Yes, yes, very good. Save preferences. Very good, very good. Row 32. What does that mean? So Blender will keep track, instead of 32 steps, it'll keep track of the last 64 actions that I did, so that I can undo 64 times. I don't know why it was 32. Listen, I don't know why it was 32. Let's be real here. I don't know why. I don't know why it was 32. That's crazy. That's wild. Remind me of Fit Girl. I'm not Fit Girl. I literally just learned that that was a platform recently. That just goes to show how much of like I don't crack anything to the point where like I didn't even know that was a platform. Fit Girl. I only learned about that from like a tweet from a game. That was like, oh my god, our game got put on Fit Girl, and it's like apparently that's like a rite of passage. My game got put on like a bunch of cracking websites, and I bet you like 80% of them have viruses. But there's definitely one out there that's been cracked, because I've seen some YouTubers and a couple one-viewer streamers that played the cracked version. And I don't know if that cracked version has been fucking updated. So, come on, pirates. Fucking get to work, man. Get the newest version up there. Fucking lazy pieces of shit. Lazy fuckers. Whoa. All right. Cool. I do feel like we should do something different with the pants, though. Because they look a lot like the tights. Or maybe we just keep it and just say, fuck it. I'm on it, bro. Calm down. All right, dude. All right, good. It took you long enough. Took you long enough. They cracked the default Steam DRM very easily. I don't care for it anymore, to be honest. I think trying to fight the pirating battle is a losing battle, in my opinion. As a dev, I've just learned to... Doing that doesn't seem right. Doing that feels very weird. Let's just leave the hands as is. You can only delay the inevitable. It's just a losing battle trying to fight pirated copies of the game. If someone wants to find it, they'll find it. They'll know a website to go to find it. Like they don't even... For a moment of time, I was trying to fight all the like Google search results that would like automatically bring up the thing when you search up the game. And I was like, they kept somehow circumventing it. So Google was not doing their fucking job. And I don't have the legal power to be like, hey, you better stop that now, Google. So, oh well. You know you've succeeded if your game gets pirated? I guess. I suppose. I don't know if I fully agree with that, but I suppose. You wouldn't download a car. As a matter of fact, I would. And I have downloaded 3D models of cars. I did pay for it though, so that's the difference. Of course it's clipping the fucking sweater. Ugh. You wouldn't download a 4090. You're right, I wouldn't. Apparently NVIDIA fucked up with a 5K series. Is that true? They like really fucked up on them? They like suck? They're like horrendous? Maybe I should increase the amount of geometry here. It's a lot to go over, Krim. I got time. I'm here for another Hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes. Hydration's a scam by Big Water. Why hydrate when you're gonna piss it all over again? That's true. That's why I only drink coffee. That's why I only drink coffee. I don't drink water. That's just bullshit. I don't drink any of that. That's some bullshit. Dude. Ah! What if I transfer mesh data and then use this version? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Now that's what I'm talking about. Kind of. The head is kind of... whatever. Who cares? We'll find out. I'd rather drink my Lacat poop coffee. Listen, man. Me too, dude. I just finished animating a walking cycle and seeing rig controls traumatizes me. Sorry. That's probably what's going on right now. Please stop. All right, looking cool. All right, okay. Hey, rip. Now, do we want to model the thing here, or do I just want to say fuck it, and we draw that in the Substance Painter? We're gonna draw it in Substance Painter. What's the difference between a rig and animation? A rig is this. This is the rig. It's like the thing that controls you being able to animate and whatnot. The animation is the animation. It's the act of actually using this to create an animation. It's like an axe and then a tree. You use the axe to cut the tree. Yeah. Food is good. See you later, noobs. Hey, enjoy the food. Don't choke on it. That didn't sound right. That sounds really... I'm sorry. The delivery of that was not so good. Also, why is this box slanted even though the legs are going... This rig is fucked. Our entire character... All of our character models are so messed up. Anyways. I think this is ready for texturing. Do we want to do anything additional to the pants? Let's give this a belt. Let's go, dude, yeah, give this a belt. Fuck yeah. Inset boundary. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. This shit's fucking pissing me. Apply the mirror. Apply the mirror. Jeez. There you go. The belt might be a bit too big. Nah, we want it to be a big belt. We want it to be a big belt. We want it to be a big belt. Now the smoothing. Well, I guess fuck it, or maybe not. Fuck it. Maybe we can sharpen this. Who cares? I'm probably just gonna do a bunch of normals on it anyways. All right, we got ourselves a belt. Yeah. Cool. Cool metal belt. That's gonna be sick. That's about it. Oh, there's these little straps at the top, but I don't know if I'm gonna put that detail in. I don't want to go 1-to-1. I just, want to do inspiration. The pockets could be modeled. We could model the pockets. Like, they're pretty big. So what if we say I duplicate that, solo it, move this up, straighten that out, move that out a little bit. Should be merging 3 verts, I guess. And then we'll bump that out. Yeah, now they're actually pretty big, so maybe we can just... Do I possibly want to bevel this? Sure, I like the bevel. I like the bevel. Now, it's technically supposed to be buttoned up. So we don't want it to be too far. But I also don't want it to make it too close, because then we end up getting some clipping. And then we're in hurt town. It's gonna hurt. Should I sharpen this? I don't know if sharpening it is needed. Like, it does look a bit weird not being sharpened. What if I do weighted normal? Not a huge improvement. Suit for hire, like the Louis Vuitton logo. Where would I put that though? Is this a suit for hire jacket, branded and everything? Oh, the belt. Oh, okay. I can probably figure out something there. I could probably do something there. Yeah. Get a nice serif font. Hold on, chat. Some. Oh. I feel like this is supposed to go straight down. Some part of me is like, this is supposed to go straight down, isn't it? You know what I mean? Because I feel like, because of weight and everything, I feel like that shit's supposed to go straight, like straight down. Physics and shit. You know what I mean? Let me look up Trenchcoat side view. Oh yeah, dude. I think that's supposed to go straight down. You know what I mean? I feel like that is supposed to go straight down. Looks like a 1760 French coat. I don't know what kind of coat this is actually supposed to be designed of. I was just using this mostly as the reference, but I don't know the actual like model. It's like referencing, if that makes sense. Okay, hold on. Let me see the rig real quick. Looks like we're still good. Nothing completely out of the ordinary going on. What could be nice is maybe fixing up the shoulder a little bit, keeping some of that straight. I did that with like a previous thing, like just trying to fix up the weights in a very weird way. Dude, why is the gizmo still there? It's so annoying. Trying to like make it a little bit more sharp, I suppose. And let's see here. Making a suit is not easy, man. Especially you want to keep that like straight look on the top. Not easy to like keep that there. It's not easy. Close enough, I guess. Why don't you just hire a suit? Ha ha. Hilarious. Why don't I just hire a suit? You think you're a funny guy, huh? Hmm. All right, time to apply all the mirrors. I'll see myself out. Yeah, the door's over there. Play the RE4 remake. I wish I could make assets that good. I never played it myself, but I watched gameplay of it. I'm a bit of a watcher. You know, I don't really play games all that much anymore. I'm a fake gamer. One could say I'm a fake gamer. Cooks order out when they're at home. Yeah, probably because they're tired as shit. I'd order out too if I had to fucking work that hard. Oh, guys, dude, I made a homemade. I made a curry, like an Indian curry. That shit was fucking hard, man. I feel like in the end, the texture was not how I wanted it to be, and I also put too much salt. How do you counteract putting too much salt? Is that just like you're fucked? Like that's it? What can you do to counteract salt? Lemon? I put lemon, put anti-salt. This guy's a fucking scientist. What the hell is anti-salt? I did put some lemon, but I guess I didn't put enough lemon. Maybe I should have put more lemon. With more water, I probably could have put more water. I think the thing is I should have blended the curry more. You can put in raw potato and let it soak up the salt as it boils, but that's for soups. Oh. The problem is I would have put potatoes in, but I wanted it to be somewhat keto. Because my partner is on keto, and I don't want her to have to compromise for my dish. An acidic ingredient will help clear it up. Acid or sugar as the last result. Okay, well, sugar is a no-go, but yeah, I guess I should have put more lemon. Should have put more lemon. That would have been the fix. I think also blending it more probably would have helped with the texture. It wasn't very silky smooth. It was kind of not chunky, but it was a little, you know, not like silky smooth. Not velvety, I guess would be the term. Put Nutella in it. All right. Remind me not to ever ask you guys for food tips, because some of you motherfuckers are insane. Maybe some MSG. Wouldn't that just make it more like salty tasting? Wouldn't that just make it more salty tasting? Whoa, 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 hey, whoa, whoa, huh? Yeah? Well, I want it to be not salty, because I put too much salt. My dumbass was taking like whole chunks of Himalayan salt. And I was like, well, there's air gaps, so it's like it's not a full teaspoon. So maybe if I put 2 teaspoons, then it's like an actual, like, because I don't have kosher salt. And I was looking at the pictures of kosher salt. I'm like, okay, maybe I can try to, like, I got my pestle mortar, and I fucking grind it up a little bit. I put too much salt. It was too much. It was too much. Yeah. Nutella's legit advice. You just don't understand. Yeah, sure. Chocolate in my fucking spicy curry. I'm sure that's gonna go well. Maybe if I dehydrated my curry, I could have taken out the salt. Yeah, that should have been the plan. All right. This feels too close to the tights, man. I know it's different, but it just feels so close to the tights model. This one. This one right here. Yeah, whatever, fuck it. All right, time to UV. Unwrap this. The mirror modifier. We could, yeah, let's just remove the mirror modifier. Just apply it. Every single time I look at these models, I'm like, oh, let's just apply it anyways. All right. Oh, great. I forgot. We don't have our marked seams anymore. So I got to mark the seams. Maybe salt is cyclical? Cyclical? The fuck is that word? Cyclical? Like it goes cycling? Like on like a bike? The hell is he saying? What the hell is he saying? Mark that seam. The sweater. I don't think we need to mark the seam on the sweater because, oh, maybe in the back here. Now the thing here. Should I add seams here? Should I add a seam here or should I add a seam on the back? Where do they usually have cuts? Trench coat seams. This is not helpful. Where's the seams on the trench coat? Ah, whatever. Fuck it. Who cares? I'll just mark the seams. Yeah, I was thinking be down the middle and the back. So let's see. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's try that out. Probably don't need to mark that one. So if we do that, this will unwrap, but it also has the circle there. So this might still need a cut. Yeah. Like it might still need a cut right here. Right? Like that. Ignore this monstrosity. Don't you worry. We'll fix that up. That's the boot. For some reason. Why is the boot that fucked up? Why is the boot that messed up? Boundary loop. Mark seam. Okay, so there's our there's our boot. There's our boot. This are pants. So pants, the seams on a pants. We'd probably want an inside seam in here. Don't judge my geometry. Don't judge my geometry. Don't even think about it. I worked hard on this. This fucking monstrosity. What the fuck is up with that geometry? Oh, you did it. You really did it now. And then I guess the seam would be along the side. Here, for this one. What the? Actually, can't we just do the middle? We don't even need the other side. Just do the middle. Maybe not the belt. I kind of want the belt to be its own thing. So maybe we can just mark a seam here. Belt's too damn big. We're going to move this up. We're moving this up. Whatever, close enough. It don't got to be perfect. It's just got to be good enough. And then we got our belt. Yes. Unwrap. All right, what's next? That's everything. Girl has a camel toe? Don't say that. It's not a camel toe. It's the smoothing just not looking very good. Dude, don't say that. Now I feel like I need to clean that up and fix the geometry there. Good enough. Anyway, she's inspired by? Mostly just this coat. Yep. That's about it. She's just wearing a thong. That joke took too long to register in my brain. Yeah, thong shading. That's the joke. Wearing a thong, as in thong shading. The shading. It's a nerd joke, dude. It's a fucking nerd joke. It's a super nerd joke. Which, I'm angry that I get the joke. Not very packed well. A little better. Is that probably the best we'll get? I hate how the mode shit says, oh, 68%. Empty space, 31%. Man, I feel like we could do so much better, man. 31% fucking empty space. Come on, man. There's got to be something we can do. Straighten that belt out. That's true. We could do that. Is it not able to square it because it's fucking triangles? You know, don't fuck with me, man. Stop! Is there a better way of straightening this out? Let's see. Packmaster. Align. Align. No. Line. Oh. Oh. No. Zen UV. Packing. Text density. Stacking. Trim sheet. Transform. Aha. Quadrify. You fucker. You son of a... Here's the idea. Why are these marked? Wait, like, why was that marked? Okay, so... I don't know why I cannot select all of my edges, even though it's a perfect loop. It's not loop selecting properly. All right. Pin. Unwrap. Guess I'll go fuck myself then. Okay. Unpin these. Unwrap. Do I really have to quadrify this myself? This is ridiculous. Why can't these fucking systems do it itself? Awful. We're at 66% now. Surely one of these will give us a higher percentage. Does this not have a button to just keep packing until we increase it? I used to have a thing that used to keep packing it until it got a highest percentage. UV Packmaster has heuristics. I guess I'd have to do that in here then. And then... Okay, but hear me out. Why is it doing that? Groups independently. Oh, single tile. Why is this packing all as one thing? I've never tried Zen UV. Is it good? It does a good job, I would say. Anything else doing that? No, that might have been why it wasn't able to pack properly. It was able to get 70%. It's still trying to pack. My computer's starting to... I can hear my fans go... Like... But it's not even doing anything. Guys, the heuristic search is doing nothing. Oh. Oh, it just kept going. Allow the packer to apply inconsistent scaling to islands during the search in order to improve UV space coverage. For example, when a single island, the UV map is much bigger, blah, 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 blah. When the option is enabled, the packer may scale islands independently. It means the relative textile density of islands may be changed after packing. Let's see how bad it gets. Okay, that actually got worse packed island space usage. All right, 70% is probably the best we'll get with this fucking poopy model. Okay, for a moment I was like, is that the sleeves or the pants? Because the pants are a lot longer than that. All right, this is probably the best we'll get, guys. Probably the best we'll get. 70%. I got cold OJ. Okay, I don't think you need to say cold. Like, do people warm up their orange juice? Is that like a thing people do? Do people warm up their orange juice? What do you say, hot OJ? People don't warm up their orange juice, right? Please tell me they don't do that. Please tell me they do not do that. A nice mug of hot OJ. Some people drink it straight from the pack, room temp. Hot OJ is a thing? I hope not. I hope not. I really hope not. All right. This is our model. This is our model. I hope they aren't referring to O.J. Simpson. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm so out of like culture and shit nowadays. Who's O.J. Simpson again? Is that like a person who committed like, I don't know, assault or something? The classic. I've lost track of everything. Murdered his wife. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, classic. Yeah. Well, I guess were they a celebrity? Probably. Yeah. Classic. Yeah, yeah, yep. Yep. Part of me kind of wants to put that little strap in the back here. Loop cut does not work well on deformed edit mesh display. I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Saying a lot of words that I don't understand. Okay, where's the rig? Show me the rig. It scales up, but who cares? Right now. Hide this. Go back into edit mode. Edit the UVs again. This needs to be half the size of that. Okay, close enough. Put this up here. Very good. Beautiful. Delicious. Wonderful. Wonderful. Welcome back, Delta. All good on Blender? I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing all right. Wait, is that not thick enough? I feel like that... Oh, damn. If I move this down, is it going to clip everything? Probably, but... Cool. Alrighty then. We're good. It's time. This is pants. These are boots 001. Correction. Boots. This is suit. Sweater. Pants. I don't know if I'll be able to texture it today, guys. I'm going to be honest. Yeah. We could probably get started on it at the very least. So let's go ahead and export this. Let me open up Painter. We could probably get started on it. We could probably reuse this model to make like a Trinity kind of plasticky kind of look. Like we could still do that. We just probably remove, I would imagine, oh no, we'd keep the lapel actually because it has a lapel, interestingly enough. But we just make it just full on plasticky latex kind of look. That would be the look. Let's see here. Let me open up a recent file. Let's do this one. And then I'll just retexture it a bunch or something. I don't know. So we got this one. Hold on. I gotta just do this real quick. Project configuration. Here, maybe if you guys want to see this, whatever fuckery is gonna end up happening here. Oh, great. I got a bunch of default OBJ materials. Do I do anything in the project settings? In where? In Substance Painter? In Painter? Not really. Not really. Okay, so it's bake first. Bake, select the textures. Then we're going to rename this to Trenchcoat, female Trenchcoat. And I don't think we're going to keep these pants. I love how the boots, it kept the boots, man. It's kind of funny. But we're not going to, those aren't going to be the boots that we do. We can remove that paint layer. We can keep creases. It's kind of got a sick look. I don't know what is doing that, but it's got a really nice texture to it, actually. I think that's the pants. Is it the pants? I don't know what the fuck that is. I think that's the pouches. Oh, it's the pouches. It has a really nice texture to it. I really like that texture. I might keep some of these layers because that's kind of got a cool look to it. Let's do. I also really like this. That's sticking out. That's kind of sick too. That's a very good detail. Edge bump. Why can't I use the scroll wheel? Adobe people, why can't I use the fucking scroll wheel while moving shit around? Like, please, man. It's not that fucking difficult. We will keep sweater. We will delete stick out strap. We'll delete hideout pant belt slots. We'll delete that. Back zippers. We'll delete that. Pocket buttons. Sure, we can keep it, but we'll clear it. Hideout pockets. Nope. No. 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 Belt buckle. No. Buckles. No. Belt. We could maybe keep the belt. What kind of belt do we want to do? Let's keep the belt, but let's just clear it. Take the belt, but clear it. Pouches. So pouches has, oh, I really like that line too, dude. Hold on. So we want the upper layer. Wait, I'm in the wrong thing. I'm in belt right now. Delete that layer. Sticky parts, delete that layer. General volume. I like that. Keep that. Discoloration. Delete that. Folds. I like that. Keep folds. Main fiber structure. Yeah, keep that. I like that. And then denim base. Don't need that. Actually, I could probably rename this. We could make this suit. And then we could put that stuff back in there that we just removed. Ah, of course. Main fiber structure. Put that back in there. Folds. I'm down to put folds. Let's just put it in the suit for now. I don't like how much base color editing it's doing though. That is a lot. Like a lot. That's doing a lot. I like that. That's for 2026 major feature. The one update they add to the 2026 version. Yes, yes. They'll get me with that. Hey, don't get me wrong. They will get me with that. Pants straps. We don't want pants straps anymore. We will keep pants. We'll keep pants. God, I love that outer edge. Oof. I love that. It looks so fucking good. And it's on the oh! Dude, hell yeah. There's a weird paint layer doing some weird stuff. Now, the pants were probably I kind of like the pants actually. Let's just adjust it a bit more. There's something on the knee that's going on that I really don't like. There's like this line. Like it's kind of fixed. Okay. So what kind of color do we want for this? We want the sweater to be green, I suppose. I guess we'll follow the reference. This we can delete. Where's that reference from? This is from Ballerina, the new kind of John Wick movie thing. And then we want the suit to be a different color as well. Sick. I do think the folds are a bit much though. There's like a lot going on. Still a lot going on. I think that might be the creases over here. That's the pant creases, which is affecting other elements. I just want this on the pants. Yo, dude, we've just entered Barbarian Village. It is kind of weird having similar layers. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Brother, this shit's all wrong. Oh, yeah. What the fuck is this line? Huh? The UV border isn't even right there. How the fuck is this doing? UV border distance. All right, fucker. How about this one? All right. Okay. That seems a little better. Man, I'm about to delete you. You don't fucking work. Oh. It's because it wasn't tiling enough. Oh. Now that looks kinda sick. It's not even on the right spot. What the fuck is that? Alright, there we go. UV projection. Fucking stupid thing. It is doing too much height effect, though. We could be subtle about it. The edge bump. I'm not a big fan of how it's doing it in the back, so we're gonna actually paint it off. There we go. Could have just done that. This is making me want to play RuneScape. But then I remember it has such a dog shit community that drags it down. Sag. So much potential. We could have so many cool features. I'm probably going to play the game again when sailing comes out. That'll be a cool update to play. Maybe. Because then at that point, there's going to be a lot of other stuff that I could probably play. You know what I mean? Probably a bunch of cool content. And like I can catch up on the other content that I haven't played. Which is probably like too fucking difficult to play anyways. Oh great, can't wait to play the Colosseum. Yay. Yay. Do we want to leave those bumpy out spots there? Probably not. Every time I think of the RuneScape community, I think of that one random person near the polling booth that's like, dude, I'm going to log into my 7 different characters to vote no on sailing. That's how I remember the RuneScape community. That's how I remember them. Oh, God. What a funny bunch. That's sick. I like that. God, I like the edge bump going around it. I know it's probably not in the original, but I really like, I like it a lot. The roughness we could probably remove. Actually, no, I want to keep it in. I want to keep it in. Then on the denim pants, we probably want to increase the roughness on this. Give it a bit of a velvety look. Go back here, increase this a little bit. Okay. Oh, right. We're missing one thing. Where's the sweater? Why did it look like there was 2 layers? Okay, whatever. Now, of course, we have a lot to do on the pants, but it's looking good. Buttons. Where's my buttons? Pocket buttons. Let's turn on. Yep, yep. Cool. I think the pants is a bit much. Fill fabric pattern. Now what kind of color pants do we want to do? Like black, you know, it works, but like what if we do some a little different? No, not green. I feel like it needs the opposite color. Purple just seems really good. Beige? Beige also could be a good idea. I don't know why it's so glossy. Pants are so damn glossy, man. Shit's shiny. Alright, so obviously we only want this in the pants. That way. This is the coolest feature in the newest version of Substance Painter. I don't know when they added this in, the geometry mask, but I did not have that in the 2022 version. And this is that's enough of a sell for me. That's enough of a sell for me. What texture resolution am I using? This is 1024 by 1024. Which honestly, I could probably raise. I could probably raise it up. Yeah, it does look good for 1024. And what's crazy about it is it's not even mirrored. It's not using stacked UVs. Like these are like asymmetrical, which is pretty surprising, I would say. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I think we might want a lighter color for this the suit. We don't want everything to be dark in the game. I think that's a problem that we've been having is a lot of our clothing is like just dark, which looks kind of, you know, it just kind of looks off. Like everything is like very desaturated colors. But having a little bit of like it's kind of desaturated. Not really. I think we've been able to kind of break up that trend a little bit. This is my favorite one though. The tactical stuff is cool. I think doing more stuff like this could be kind of cool. All right, time for the belt. Where's the belt? Shoulder holsters. Not sure if you have that. A shoulder holster. We have one right here, but I gotta fix the weight painting because it looks like ass. And also it's clipping the shirt, which kind of sucks. Definitely not easy to make a shoulder holster. Here, belts. Ooh, a red belt. Maybe not red, but brown. Ultimately, we could just make this leather. Leather belt! Show me the leather belt! Come on! Let's go! Show me the belt! Leather stylized. Now here's the problem with this belt. Is it's too high up. So I almost need to do something really weird. Add a generator. UV border and then subtract. Cool. All right, and then we want metal for the middle. Metal for the middle. That's not it. Oh, I made that way too big. Close enough. Roughness metallic. That's a pretty damn big fucking belt, man. Give me orthographic view. I don't think anybody's gonna check that, but you know, whatever. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna paint this. Ugh. The thing is, why am I putting all this detail on this fucking thing that nobody's gonna ever see? Nobody's ever gonna see that. Whatever, man. Substance Painter is magical? Dude, I always recommend to people, if you want to go into 3D art or anything related to it, Substance Painter is the way to go. Adobe aside, it's fucking awesome and great. Do you even get sick ever? I went to a couple of stores on Saturday, got sick. Oh, dude, I get sick, man. I get sick. And it fucking sucks. It sucks. It does suck. Felt. I kind of want this to be like one of those metal covers that you put on the front. That's kind of like the idea. That's the vision. Y'all seeing the vision? It's just the problem is I think I might have made it too damn big, dude. But now the mesh is all weird. Whatever. It's just big, you know? Whatever. Fuck it. Do you think it takes long to learn the Substance Painter to an intermediate level? I don't think it takes too long. I don't think it takes too long. I think one of the things that's great about Substance Painter is it's fun to use. Like when you learn it and kind of get into it, you know, it kind of does become a little bit fun to use. So I don't know. Maybe like a year. I don't know. I'm not that good at it either. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not a professional by any means. I ain't no professional. Let me tell you, I ain't no professional. Mirror. Then I need a square. I fuck a belt on the back here. Which is all kinds of wrong. uh I have normal on the height. Oh, I think I know why. It's probably not normal. Or do all of these need to be normal? Oh, it's the folds. Delete the folds. Delete the folds. Oh, it is. Turn that off. See how that's looking. Oh, is the sweater on top? No, it's not. I'm about to go crazy there. I was like, what the hell? The metal. Let's add a bit of detail to the metal. Do a little something, something to it. You know what I mean? Let's do a little something, something to it. I don't know why I look at this and I think of the fucking. I don't know why I'm thinking of this. It reminds me of the Naruto headband. I'm fucking. No, it's just so fucking stupid. I don't know why I'm thinking the Naruto headband, dude. Oh god, I can't unsee it now. Fuck. Ah, whatever. This is just to add a little bit of variation into it. By making a Naruto game, it does look pretty close, huh? It could be. Um, I don't know what shoe height 2 is. I have no idea. I feel like there's too many folds. Like too many creases. I would like my brush. Just normal, regular brush. Thank you. I don't know what kind of shoe I'm making. I'm kind of just winging it right now. It's a tactical shoe, I guess. $60 a month for Substance Painter? Just grab it on Steam and get the perpetual license. I'm not a professional at literally made a copy of AAA game the day before. I did not make a copy. I made a copy of one of their tutorials, or not, trailers. I made a parody of it. Listen, man, these are my custom shoes. My custom shoes. Ooh, red? Ooh, red? Red. Oh, dude. Red. Yeah. Louis Boutin shoes. Louis Boutin. Is that what you just said? You just called it Louis Boutin? So I'm thinking zipper on the back. What do you guys think? I think that could be kind of cool. Where's my boots? So bottom rubber, we'll go ahead and copy the mask from this, paste it in here, and then the other thing we're going to add is a filter, and then a blur, and then that's going to add that nice little lined detail there. We can change the blur intensity, and then change the levels, put it above. Cool. And then I was thinking the zipper on the back would be kind of cool. So, paint layer, zipper, zipper. That's too big. Too damn thick. Is I've seen boots that have zippers on the back, right? Isn't that a thing? I've seen that before. Yeah, right. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah, it's a thing. I'm pretty sure. I've seen it before. Excuse me, what the fuck is that? See how it has a different roughness value. We don't like that. Oh. Sure. Or actually, maybe what if we... Nah. And then we got to put this thing here. Change the color again. Change the roughness again. Turn off opacity again. Sure. Why is it so shiny? Man, I don't know. What if we make the whole boot a little bit more shiny? Yeah. You're ruining it? Don't tell me what I'm ruining. Don't tell me what I'm doing. Pants crease? That's not right. I had a bit of folds in this because it's almost like basically leather territory. That's cool. I like it. A bit dark though. Yeah. Oh shit, I gotta go. I got a meeting. All right. Uh, goodbye. I gotta see you guys later. I got a meeting I gotta go to. Okay, goodbye. See you guys later. I gotta go. See you later. Tomorrow, probably. Goodbye.